All right, welcome back, Pokemon Go players, to another episode of the Purified podcast. Today is May 30th, 2021. I am your host, Luis Palacios, with my co-host, Chris.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing all right, man. It is an exciting time. Exciting time for sure. How about you?
Oh, horrible week.
Oh, okay.
Horrible week.
All right, we're done here. Good night.
I'm joking. I'm just remembering last week.
That's it, Russell.
I'm happy I have off tomorrow. I know we were talking about how we both have off tomorrow, and oh my gosh.
Well, tomorrow is Memorial Day here in the United States, so if you're listening, it's probably by the time you actually listen to podcast services, that day is over anyways, but still, it is another holiday that, you know, the states have and all that, so it's kind of cool because it does give us some time to relax and have a longer weekend than usual, so it's not a bad thing. But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about Pokemon Go's news, updates, and ranting about the game because we love the game just as much as you do. This week, though, we have probably one of the most insane news time weeks that we have had in a long time. And that's because the summer is just around the corner, meaning that we're about to get a bunch of events that are just too exciting to pass on. But before we actually do go into all of that, let's remind everybody that we are part of the Professor Network. Please check them out, professornetwork.com/PurifiedPodcast. Also wonderful people to work with every single time. So many different podcasts that they work on, and the guy who actually does all this is a madman, so definitely some things.
Man goes crazy.
Indeed. But love you, Ken. Anyways, how about we go ahead and talk about some recaps of last week before we get into the big news of this week, of course. So, Chris, how about you let me know, what have you gotten this week?
Are you alright going first?
No, I'm actually doing a rocket balloon right now, so that's why. You're doing the same
thing.
I knew it! I knew. That's why I was going to let you go first.
What rocket balloon did you get?
I got the dark one, so I got Poochyena.
Oh, okay. I got another Skorupi. It is definitely not going to be as good as the first two I got.
Yeah.
I can tell you that much. I'll go over a few of the shinies I got just because I can remember them off the top of my head.
Right.
I do know I got two shiny Jigglypuff literally like an hour and a half apart. And I was pretty excited about that because I was like really nervous about trading my girlfriend a shiny Jigglypuff. She really wanted to get just a little Jigglypuff. She has a Wigglytuff.
Okay.
It's not as cute as a Wigglytuff to her.
Right.
She don't care about that. So she said, "That Jigglypuff is mine." So the fact that I got two more now, I'm not worried about trading it anymore. So I'm definitely gonna hook her up.
Nice.
Yeah, other than that, I did somehow get a shiny Alolan Grimer from the quest. I forget which group that was in, but I saw it and I was like, "Oh, Grimer! Wait a minute!" So that was kind of funny.
That's good. That's
other
good.
than that, I gotta take a look though. Oh, I did get a Hundo Eevee too in the wild. Those are the only ones I can remember off the top of my head, though.
Nice. How many Hundo Eevee evolutions do you have so far?
I took a look the other day. It's either 4 or 5. I thought I had more, to be honest.
All right. Definitely good. Just a good haul. Some rare stuff in there that you do not expect when it comes down to it. But in the grand scheme of things, that was actually an okay week then. You know, a couple of shinies, a Hundo to begin with, even though it's a repeat Hundo, but it's something that we need Hundos of many anyways. As for myself, now that I finished the balloon and everything, let's see. Let's talk about shinies first. Now, I didn't go so ham on shinies, but I did get one shiny that everybody's looking for right now. And this was a shiny Galarian Zigzagoon. I got it on my stream literally the day the event started in New Zealand. So it was day 0. And because of an application that I use called Pokegenie in my phone, I was able to get into the earliest raid that they were posting. And I was like, you know what, let me just do one to get out of the way, you know, things like that. And it was the very first raid that I got the shiny Zigzagoon. Well, everybody, even Fleece King, took forever to get at least one. And of course, after that, he got like many more after that because the man is just like an insane raider anyways. But it took him probably 2 days before he actually got his, or a day and a half, I want to say. I got it on the first one, like day 0. It's not even day 1 because the event hasn't even started. Didn't even start in our region until the next day. So this was actually a nice shiny to get. Now something that I didn't have to hunt forever either, because if I would have actually seen like everybody say, "Oh, we haven't actually gotten the shiny yet. Oh my God, what's going on?" and things like that, you know, like it feels like it's not even boosted or anything. It's just, you know, there. But it was nice to actually get it. Now I'm not gonna evolve it just yet. I'm hoping to get another one before the end of the week, definitely, or the end of the event for the Luminous Y Part 2. So we'll see when that comes, of course. If it does come. If not, then nothing whatsoever. I got another shiny Meryl adding to the collection, of course, from Spotlight Hour. So that's actually pretty nice. It's okay. I like the green shiny. This green shiny is pretty good. And then after that, I traded for a shiny Gibble one straight distance when live. It's not the greatest, but I mean, I already got another one that's actually way better anyways. But I wish for the Shaldan Lenko. Or something like that.
One day.
One day.
One day.
Well, community is coming, so that one day maybe soon.
Ooh.
Then after that, let's talk about some hundos, actually. So I got 4 hundos this week. One of them being an Eevee. I got another
guy.
I know, right? I got a Murkrow, which is actually pretty cool because I wanted a hundo Humscrow for a while. I hatched another Hundo Igglybuff. This is my second one already. So I technically have the Hundo line. I think I have a Hundo, 2 Hundo Igglybuff and 1 Hundo Jigglypuff. So I can evolve 1 to full and then we'll be good with that. And I don't know, I think yesterday when the event was, the Horizon event was going on, I was just catching whatever with excellent throws and everything. And I got a Hundo Spoink out of just a regular catching around the wild, you know. Interesting enough. I think this was around my apartment too, or not my apartment, my neighborhood. I think it was like right over there or something. It was the last thing that I checked. That was pretty good. So another great haul of shinies and hundos for me. I'll definitely try to see if I can get a little bit more before it. I did so many Eevee tasks. Like I've been going ham on the Eevee task, and I still haven't gotten a shiny Eevee. Like what the heck?
I'm honestly surprised I still haven't gotten a Hundo or even a 98 Eevee from this event.
You did.
That's what's confused me. No, I meant, sorry, from the quest. That's my bad.
Yeah, no, I've been doing like all the quests, and they're not that hard of a quest, you know. I think there's 2 quests to actually give you Eevee during the Luminous Y event, and this is earn 3 hearts with your body. Or I think there was another one. There's another regular one that says evolve a Pokemon that also gives you an Eevee. But what's the other one? I know there was another task that grants you Eevee for almost nothing, really. It's not the 5. It's not the Purified. It's something else for sure.
It's not the take a picture of a fairy type, is it?
Yes. It's take a picture of a fairy type. Okay. Yeah, that was the one that I was missing. But all those tasks, I mean, I've been doing all of them. I keep like going to downtown and just doing all the tasks there, and I still haven't gotten anything. I am close to another. I am close to getting enough candies, extra large candies, for another Hundo level 50. That's pretty good. Which will be probably the Umbreon at this point.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. I finally got enough extra large to do Jigglypuff. Yeah. So yeah, I might be one of the people running Charm in Ultra League next time around.
Oh, I can do that too because I actually have. Because of the hatches and almost everything in the last few events, I have more than enough to be able to power up a Hundo if I need to, or somewhere close to that.
Because, yeah, you know everyone's going to be running an extra large Umbreon after this week.
Yeah, definitely. So it's going to be interesting. But that is mostly our hauls. Was pretty nice. So let's talk about Luminous Y Part 2 event. Now, 2 things to know from this event. One of them being the release of Sylveon, which is actually my buddy right now, my lucky Flower Crown Eevee that I traded Chris a long time ago. And I used yes, thank you. And I did use the name trick for this, which is Kira, Kira, to evolve, the name trick to evolve this. Now, I didn't know, like, I was surprised that I actually had to earn 70 brand new hearts to evolve an Eevee to Sylveon. And I was like, oh, well, that completely ruins the whole thing, now I gotta use it again. I'm the type of guy that once I finish with a best buddy, I just go ahead and go to the next one. It doesn't matter what I have. Just because, it's nice to have it and nice to see. I always do the Hondos and things like that. So, either way, I did get enough hearts for my other Hondo Sylveon. So, now I have 2 Sylveons, 1 shiny, Flower Crown, and 1 level 50 that I've been saving up for the last, 4 years. So, it is kind of nice. I wish to get the Shando. I hope to get it tomorrow if I do go hunt tomorrow. Anyways. But yeah, it is nice. It's the release of that. Now, the second part not the second part, but the second bonus of the event will be Shiny Galarian Zigzagoon and 3 times cash experience. So, knowing that, Chris, what do you think of this event?
For the
Luminous Wild.
Is that just the bonus? Yeah, that's the bonus with that. I mean, it's definitely exciting. I mean, it kind of reminds me of the event we have going on right now. I definitely don't have a problem with that. I'm going to be grinding hard, ish. I told you I didn't go as hard as I could have for the Verizon event. So.
Yes, well, the Verizon event was this weekend, giving us 4 times cash experience, which literally mounts out to almost 10,000 experience from just catching a Pokemon. A little over 9,000 from doing an excellent throw, curve throw, all that shabam. 4 times catch experience with the Lucky Hit. It's 8 times catch experience. It's double that. We never really had an event like this that gives you so much experience at one point. It is only catching, unfortunately, but it is still something that it was welcoming. A lot of people have been using this event for that. Now, of course, not everybody had both the Verizon, the Japan, or the 7-Eleven Mexico event, unfortunately. Only select a few were able to get it. Thanks to a friend of mine, actually a couple of friends of mine, I was able to get both myself and Chris tickets to the event. So it was actually kind of nice. So thank you so much to my friends out there.
I appreciate it.
So I was going ham to get as much experience as possible. Now, unfortunately, I was working through the first half of the event, which was on Saturday. So I was running the entire time the Gold Plus since I woke up. Now, that also means, my streaks needed to be perfect. I needed to get an excellent curve throw with a Lucky Egg down once the event started, to that way to make sure that I get all the experience as possible throughout the first catch of the day. And yes, I did do that.
Would have been smart.
Well, would have been smart. But yes, I did do that at the time of... I had my 6-day streak and my 7-day streak all lined up for that event. I was actually scared about the 7-day streak because I almost missed on a Bidoof. And the Bidoof, got hit. Oh, you got a shiny.
No. I'm listening to your story.
Oh, okay. I hit on Bidoof and it didn't hit the excellent. And I was like, no, I'm going to miss on the experience. And then it popped out. I was like, nope, I'm running away. So I went ahead to do another Pokemon. I don't remember what the last Pokemon was. I think it was a Eevee or something. But I was able to do the excellent throw on it. And I got all the bonuses. The sweet Stardust. I'm like, With that being said, of course, when that 7-day streak happened today in the morning, I hit just enough to hit myself over to level 48. So I do have finally reached level 48 from as much as I need. I think I've been in 47 for probably 3 weeks, almost close to a month, just because of the experience cap. I don't have any more reserve experience, unfortunately, but it's still nice to see that I was able to grind it out as much as possible. And yeah, so I'm happy that I was able to get 48. So 2 more levels to go. I'm hoping to get it before the end of the year, though. With all these events with experience, I'm pretty sure I can actually make it, but it really depends on how many more I do for the rest of it. The requirements are also pretty tasking. I do have to obtain 50 lucky Pokemons in trades. The other task was trade like 10 Pokemons with 300 kilometers apart or something like that. Send 500 gifts to friends and earn 35 platinum medals. Most of them can be done through the time that I'm actually trying to get the experience anyway. So it's not that I need to do it all the time, but it will be nice to get it out of the way so I don't have to worry about them. Especially since we have trade distance happening right now and all that. It's part of the Verizon event. So, with that being said, that's pretty good. I felt like the Verizon weekend was okay. It wasn't such a big deal because most of the spawns were actually from the incest and only through the times of 11 to 5. So it was kind of like a community day hours that you only had these special spawns happen. After that, it was just the 4 times cash experience that was in the trade distance that really pushed it over the top at that end. So, yeah, not bad weekend to remember. Just enough to get me through. What are you thinking, Chris?
Unknown couldn't have been shiny either, right?
No. They did state in the blog post that the shiny unknown was not eligible for this event. It will be.
Okay, I didn't think so.
Yeah.
I was just curious.
Yeah, it will be for the next one though, and we're about to talk about it.
Okay.
So those are the recaps for the week, and we already talked for a good 15 minutes. So let's go ahead and get into the research topics of this week. And boy, oh boy, are there some news to talk about, guys.
We're starting strong.
Yes. So, what is the very first thing we're gonna be talking about here today, Chris?
Oh, just a little get together, a little thing called Go Fest 2021.
Heck,
hello,
yeah, man. It is finally time.
Oh my gosh!
It is finally time to talk about Go Fest, and there is a lot to talk about before I actually, custom this one. I was about to say it, bro. I was about to say it.
Shinnok? Hello?
It was a shut of events, okay? A shut of news. I can tell you that much. I wasn't thinking of the other one. Anyways, let's get ready for a musical summer. Pokemon Go Fest 2021 is coming very, very soon. So, to celebrate both the 25th anniversary of Pokemon and the 5th anniversary of Pokemon Go, there is some just information that they want to share with us. And it's, of course, happening from July 17 and July 18. It's been a 5 whole years of Pokemon Go, and couldn't done it without any of you. Of course, they're being nice to us. To celebrate, the ticket pricing for this Go Fest will be reduced to $5 US currency. $5, guys. That's literally more than half of a reduced price on a Go Fest ticket. You better get the ticket now. And it's actually live now. You can get the ticket.
I'd buy that for $5.
I know, right? I knew you were going to make that joke. Everybody in their right mind was making that joke in all the podcasts.
Dude, it's freaking insane. That is so much value, honestly.
Yes, it is an insane and big value for the entirety of the 2 days. There's just a lot going on, and they have actually stated what we're going to be getting for most of the first day, and I want to say half of what the second day will be played through. So we're going to be talking about it right here, right now for you guys. Make sure that you have your ears open, because this is the biggest event of Pokemon Go history ever made. But yeah, so one of the things that I actually wanted to make sure that you understand, this event is actually sponsored by Google Play. So Google Play will be the official sponsor of the entire Go Fest event this time around. Pretty cool, but it's actually cool for a lot of people, and we'll talk about that in just a moment for sure. So, it will take over 2 days, and then it's going to be a unique experience. Of course, it is a global event. It will not be a live event somewhere to talk about or, hang out or things like that. Unfortunately, but still pretty cool anyways. So, let's talk about the very first day, and we have a lot to talk about for the first day still. So, day 1 will focus on catching Pokemons. So, on Saturdays, July 17th, from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Now, this is actually changing from previous Go Fest. Usually it will be like a 10-hour event. It's still a pretty sizable event, but it will end around 6 p.m. So you don't go like the entire night also doing this or anything like that. So regardless of what you have or where you are, if you have a ticket, this is what's going to happen. So the hourly habitats are going to come back this time around again for GoFest, and each hour will be a different biome. The biomes exclusively to this GoFest will be the jungle biome, the desert biome, the ocean biome, and the cave biome, featuring different Pokemons, of course, in the rotation, such as for the jungle biome, we have Scyther, Apon, Froakie, and more, so that means that more Pokemon can actually be part of the biome. Chris, how will you tell us about the desert biome and what Pokemon can we expect?
Ready. The desert mountain habitat will feature Pokemon such as Skarmory, Shieldon, Hippopotas, and more. I'm actually happy about the Hippo for sure.
Yeah, I need to get a shiny of those for sure. The ocean biome will continue to have features Pokemon like Dratini, Swablu, Alola, and more. All shiny possible, as you guys probably already seen at this point. And then what is the last biome of the hour?
Ooh, the cave habitat will feature Pokemon such as Roggenrola, Galarian Stunfisk, Dino, and more. I think that one's my favorite.
Well, yeah, because it has both Galarian Stunfisk and Dino. Roggenrola is an amazing shiny. And then, of course, more Pokemon for that regard. Now, you may be thinking, 4 different biomes, that means 4 different hours. Usually, GoFest rotates the biomes between the different hours of the day. So we'll start, of course, from the jungle all the way to the cave, then rotate back to the jungle, and then finish off with whatever the last hour will be before 6 o'clock, of course. That is local time, do remember that. And then, of course, we'll have raids on Saturday that will feature Pokemon as Hitmontop, Cranidos, Dino, if I may add, plus Galarian Ponyta and Galarian Zigzagoon wearing special customs will appear in raids.
Money?
Yes, no, definitely money for Niantic because the Dino raids are gonna go ham.
I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it might be because I already have 2 of the shinies, but Galarian Ponyta and Galarian Zigzagoon, I'm a sucker for the costumes, and I definitely still need that Zigzagoon, so I'm probably going to be going ham on those.
Yeah,
mostly.
I do need the Ponyta, so it's actually would be a nice thing to rate it anyways. As long as they let me evolve it, would be a bad idea, but I kind of like Galarian Ponyta more than Rapidash anyways. So.
I don't think we're going to get that lucky, but you never know.
Yeah, definitely.
You never know.
So that is that, and then of course we'll have raids. I'm sorry, I'm confusing myself at this point. But then we'll have Pokemon related to music such as Chimecho, Kricketok, Audino, and a special custom Pikachu will be appearing in the wild throughout the day. Get ready for our Pokemon Go Fest with a free event shirt avatar item. And then
take those.
The coup de grace for this day. Shiny Whismur, Chimecho, Audino, Timepole will be making its Pokemon Go debut during the event. If you're lucky, you may encounter one of the shinies. So,
out of those, which one are you most excited for?
I definitely want to get Audino. I don't know why.
Same.
I don't know.
Oh gosh.
There's 2 reasons why. Audino is still a pretty good Pokemon to actually catch with Stardust. As long as like they make the available shiny a little more easier to catch. But at the same time, Mega Audino is a thing, so I do want to get a hundo of it if I can.
That's a good point, actually. I didn't even think about the Mega.
Yeah.
I do think Whisper is definitely slept on. It looks like radioactive when it's the little baby form, and then it just gets worse.
Yeah,
over
definitely.
Time.
So far, the shinies, I mean, that's almost like 3 different families of shiny Pokemons that we actually going to get, plus Audino. That's actually pretty good. There is one thing to remember, though, so there's still more to come on Saturday, on that day specifically. We're not even done of what to go. But before we move on to the next one, how do you feel about the event so far, Chris?
I think just with that, it's already kind of worth the money. And it even says up above, all trainers will enjoy the following features regardless of whether they have an event ticket.
Yes.
So we're not even to the part where you need to have a ticket yet.
Yes. This is actually everything that we talked about is available for everybody in the game. Like the entire world can play this on those hours specifically. But that's why we're gonna go over now the things that ticket holders will have. And again, it's $5, guys. Don't sleep on this ticket. The following features will appear for ticket holders. Pokemon Go Fest 2021 is a music festival, and you're the show director. Help Professor Willow and the team leaders put an incredible concert celebration by choosing certain Pokemon to join the festivities. Complete this special research for special rewards, including an encounter with a mythical Pokemon, just like we knew was going to happen, a shared avatar item, and an exclusive avatar pose. After you complete the special research, take a snapshot for a surprise. So, Pikachu Rockstar and Pikachu Podstar, your choice will determine an in-game music that will play during the duration of the event. The Pokemon music producer Junichi Masuda has produced a brand new tracks just for Pokemon Go Fest 2021. Pause right there. The creator of Pokemon has created a specific music for us for Pokemon Go. Chris, how insane is that?
Dude, they did such a poor job when they made the original Pokemon Go soundtrack. I'm not gonna hold back. They've had some amazing music come through in Pokemon Go through events.
Yes.
I am super excited to hear what this man made. Super excited. He's a legend in the field.
Definitely. And he loves the game too. Like, he plays Pokemon Go just like we do. There is one thing to note though. So in the latest updates, we actually had the ability to put on music on the tracks. So you don't have to just lower your music the entire time and then have like both the sound music and things like that. You can actually change over the sound of the Pokemons or things special things in the game. Or you can change over the music and then lower it and upper it. I'm definitely going to be playing with music throughout the event anyways. So it's going to be a nice addition. Plus, because even during the Kanto event, just having the music play was just like an amazing experience at the time of. So this is insane. This is going to be insane if I'm going to be listening things from the original creator of Pokemon. So you got me sold just by having that too anyways. And plus Shiny Dino, but anyways. So... continue on, including a rock and rolling track for Pikachu Rockstar fans and a high energy electro pop song for Pikachu Popstar fans and more. So that means that we'll get to choose once again where are we going to go from here. Now, listening to this, Rockstar or Popstar, what do you think you're going to pick, Chris?
Off the top of my head, I want to say Rockstar.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking I'm probably going to end up playing with Julie.
Right.
It is a little bit saddening you only get to choose one from the sound of it.
Yeah.
And I don't think Julie's going to want to choose Popstar, so I might have to choose Popstar so we can each get one.
I was thinking that because the special Pikachus are going to be the thing that we're going to be able to get a hands of. And just like they have stated, the shiny base form of the Pokemon is released. If you get a custom shiny, that is a possibility. Just like Pikachu Libre. So that means we can...
Well, Pikachu Libre took a while to come out, though. It might be possible this one's shiny locked.
The only reason why I think it's possible is because Pikachu Libre wasn't able to be obtained that easily from GBL battles anyways. So not a lot of people were getting
it wasn't released as a shiny until 7, until after everybody got Pikachu Libre the one season.
Yeah, still... It might be a possibility that we may still get a shiny, but we'll confirm it once the event starts and, in Australia and things like that, like the day before anyways. So, you'll also get a feel of the rest of the musical group. Will you pick Galarian Ponyta or Galarian Zigzagoon? So, meaning that you either pick one or the two and then you get to make your own party of musical players. It also could be like Gardevoir against Flygon. All these Pokemons will be dressed to impress in a special event costume. So it's
very interesting the way they word that.
Well, it's not going to be just Pikachus. We're also going to have, I'm pretty sure that's why we actually have special customs, Galarian Ponyta and Zigzagoon in raids. Gardevoir and Flygon are interesting. I'm not sure about those, but I'm sure they have probably a little bit more than that to uphold. Just like that, the Visor starters and all that from the last Go Fest, which makes sense, I do hope that we can get shinies of Gardevoir and Flygon. That would be cool.
I'm not gonna lie. And any shinies are amazing, man.
Yeah, definitely. Well, one more thing to note is that the Globals Challenge Arena is back for this year. On Saturday, ticket holders will work together to complete a collaborative challenge each hour. If they complete the challenge in time, they'll earn bonuses for the remainder of the hour. You can check the Today View to keep track of the progress. I hope that they don't have a lot of glitches in this one, because the very first time that all of this appeared, that was just like a madhouse, especially for the gift fronts and sending and all that.
We can hope. I don't know how it's going to be. I mean, the fact that it's $5, you know there's going to be like a multitude amount of people joining, since it's cheaper than it was before. Yeah,
definitely. It's going to be a bigger Go Fest that we expect just because of the ticket pricing. That by itself, of course. You'll be able to complete 4 collection challenges, each team after Habitat Hour, so collection challenges are back for that. During each hour, certain Pokemon will be attracted to Incest. So basically, there will be Overworld's Pokemon for the hour, and then Incest Pokemon for the hour too. And this is the rundown. Jungle will have Unknown F, Unknown G, Ludicolo, Chatot, Leafeon, and Superior. Chris, the next one will be, of course...
Ooh, Desert Mountain, Flareon, Unknown F, Unknown G, Tyranitar, Flygon, and Throw. Okay.
Ocean Beach will have Gyarados, Vaporeon, Azumarill, Unknown F, Unknown G, and Sock. So Sock and Throw are breaking region lock for this. And then...
A lot of people are hyped about that. And then Cave, best one. Umbreon, Unknown F, Unknown G, Gardevoir, Absol, and Galvantula. Oh my gosh, Cave gets better and better.
During these hours, Pokemon appearing in the wild and attracted to Incest will have an increased chance of being shiny. It will be easier to discover shiny Pokemon in the wild and those attracted to Incest on Saturday than on Sunday. So do remember, this is what I actually wanted to state. The shiny possibilities will be higher during the Saturday hours. So you gotta play Saturday if you're a shiny collector. Shiny Unknown F, Shiny Thor, and Shiny Saw will also be making its Pokemon Go debut during this event. So just like last year's, we actually have regional shinies, and this time around we'll have shinies once again for the regional break logs. Plus Chatot, which is another Pokemon that I know I don't need, but I still will be nice to get. That is not shiny, of course, but the other ones will be. So Sock and Throb will be another shiny. Maybe they'll switch over, you never know. But, you know, just try to hunt them as much as possible, because those will be another good shinies. Well, not really good shinies, but it's still shinies to get anyways, right?
Shiny Dex, yeah.
Yeah. Of course, Shiny Unknown F. F in the chat for everybody, of course. And then Shiny G will also be interesting. We already had G. I think I have the O. I don't have G yet, so it's nice to have another chance at it. But F will be the one sought off for sure.
Yeah, F is definitely the goal. I think I just have U and G right now, and I have like 4 Gs for some reason.
Yeah, I haven't actually trashed that many of them anyway, so, but still nice. Still nice. Mm-hmm. Well, that is everything that we were gonna have on Saturday only, guys. Insane amount of things are happening, guys. Aside from the regular shinies that we're gonna be encountering during the time for non-ticket holders or everybody can play, the ones that you get once you get tickets to are also insane. Plus a lot of cool biomes, a lot of cool spawns. I don't think I ever seen a Gardevoir in the wild or spawn in the wild. I think Galvantula. I know I've seen this. Absol will be nice for the extra large candy, and I don't know, Tyranitar in the wild. It's been a while since I even seen a Tyranitar in the wild for sure. They were possible.
I don't think I've ever seen that. I don't remember though.
Yeah. Well, extra large candy for Tyranitar.
Mega T-Tar though. Level 50 Mega T-Tar though. Ooh.
I need it. But yeah, so still, this was only day 1. We still have to talk about day 2. And this is the news for that. So on Sunday 18th from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. local time, the Pokemon or the following things that we're going to enjoy for day 2 will be raiding. So last year was Tingle Rocket. This year they're going to focus more on the raiding aspect of the game. So Sunday's gameplay will focus on raids. Some of your favorite Pokemon will be returning in an epic celebration. And then of course they haven't told us what they are going to bring back. So stay tuned for more information. Miss any Pokemon on the first day? Well, don't worry. All Pokemon appearing more frequently in the wild on Saturday will be appearing on Sunday during event hours. So even if you focus on raids during the duration of day 2, if let's say you missed a shiny or something, or a Pokemon that you wanted to get more candies of, they will still be appearing on day 2. They'll just be all bunched up together. Which is...
It's interesting that they say the wild, because that makes me think that the ones from the incense aren't going to be available.
True, but that doesn't change the fact that we'll probably see some of them in the wild too. You never know, but it is a possibility. It's possible. The biggest part of this is that the bonuses for the entire event are also 3-hour lures. So that means that we can still go ham outside while we do raids, plus remote raiding if you want to, you know? So, on the same day, the ticket holders... Actually, this was before the ticket, so this was also for the free-to-play players. Everybody's going to be able to raid the special Pokemons in raids, but we'll definitely, of course, have things more for the ticket holders. So again, buy your ticket, $5, guys, don't miss out. So for ticket holders, we'll earn an extra 10,000 experience in each raid. Each raid rewarding when you complete a raid battle. So even if you do a level 1 raid, you get an extra 10,000 experience. Put a lucky egg on, that's 20,000 experience for just one raid. Chris is
insane.
Bro, I ain't gonna go ham. My wallet is gonna cry.
How'd I get level 50?
I know, right? Spin the photo stops on gyms to earn up to 10 raid passes. Now, these are raid passes that you can do in person. So they're like technically you free raid pass and things like that. That's 10 raid passes that you can use. So that's pretty good. That's a pretty good bonus for a lot of people. But again, it's mostly
pretty
for
good free reward.
Yeah. We're also gonna have some time research to earn up to 8 remote raid passes. You can just use this anytime, anywhere in the world. Pick up a free event bundle containing 3 remote raid passes, and of course, it will be available on Sunday, July 28th, from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. So, a free bundle containing another 3 remote raid passes. So 21 raid passes in total. 21 raid passes. 10 in-person raid passes, and then the rest is all in remotes. Guys, if you do not buy this ticket, $5 to get 21 raid passes. Like, what are you thinking? Go buy this ticket now. And then, of course, all Pokemon attracted to Instance on Saturday will be attracted during Instance during the event hours on Sunday. So there is your answer, Chris. The Pokemon that were attracted to Instance during the ticket holders for Saturday will be attracted to Instance on Saturday. Of course, they'll be bunched together, just like the ones in the wild. But that means that we'll have chances to see if we can get shinies again. Now, they do not mention that the shinies odds will be increased during day 2. Will only be increased on Saturday. So the best time to play is Saturday to catch. If you just want to do it like the race, then of course Sunday will be your day. That doesn't mean that raiding won't be a thing. They haven't told us what Pokemon are going to be in raids. I feel like they may save that a little bit into the June announcements anyways, but
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned for more details. But then of course, that is most of day 2. Now, what do you expect to see in raids for day 2, Chris? Like they've mentioned right here, your favorite Pokemons will be returning for an epic celebration.
You know, I'm thinking about it, and the only things that really come to mind are, legendaries like Dialga, Giratina, things that people just went ham on. And maybe some of the regionals that we went crazy on, and we just didn't get to raid them enough to get those shinies we wanted. Other than that, I'm not too sure. Like, are we going to see Shinx in raids? Are we going to see Gibble in raids? Probably. What do you think?
More than Gibble, I'm going to say the Dino is the more prominent raid ones for that second day too, yeah.
Well, yeah, that already got confirmed, though.
Well, yeah, that will be also on day one. And I know people are going to go ham because they want that shiny anyways, since it's a sort of shiny. Mm-hmm. Unless, you have two already from GBL and wild spawns.
Gotta trade it for something good for the comp day.
Well, that's still not bad, but it's something that we may expect now. Of course, one of the Pokemons that I can think off the top of my head is Mewtwo, but that's because Mewtwo is a sort of shiny and a sort of Pokemon anyways. But I wouldn't mind seeing Rayquaza again, even though I had probably enough Rayquazas for my entire lifetime.
Never.
Dialga and Palkia will be interesting, but I don't think they're gonna do anything because the remakes are coming up in November. So I feel like they're gonna release the shiny then for a celebration more than the ones in GoFest. Again, this is a 5th in a year of GoFest, or 5th in a year of Pokemon Go anyways, so I don't know. I feel like they actually have to put something way more enticing than just Mewtwo and things like that at this point, even though Mewtwo is an enticing Pokemon to raid.
Yeah, I don't feel like it's going to be anything new. I mean, they mention it's things that like we've already liked to raid. So I'm very interested. Very interested.
Well, I just hope it's not the ones from the the next announcement we're going to talk about anyways. But anyways. So there's just a little more information, of course. Both days exclusive. That's all for what's exclusive for each day. All trainers can expect both events to feature the following. So everybody will be able to see the trainers featuring the photos for Pokemon Go Fest 2021. You'll actually basically participate to see if your photo gets included in Go Fest and things like that. You can always tweet it out to Niantic or Pokemon using the hashtag Pokemon Go Fest 2021. The lures will all be active, will be, just like I mentioned, for 3 hours, will last 3 hours. Special music created from Masuda. Half hatch distance in X when placed in incubator during the event hours. Pokemons in 7KX, including Igglybuff, Chingling, Aldino, and more. Yes, that's the pool, and probably more. Event exclusive field research tags, special on the map visual effects, and more. So even the field research tags entices me to go out and play the entire day, which is, it's gonna be an interesting day for sure. It's gonna be a hot one too.
Yeah. The only thing that worries me there is I noticed they said Chimeco could be shiny, but not Chingling yet. So
that's true.
That's the only thing I'm worried about.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes, because it's just like the same when Snorlax became shiny, Shiny has been available since the beginning, or since the time there. Oh, I'm getting invited to a raid, thank God. But at the same time, we haven't actually had the chance to hatch or even seen Munchlax in eggs in a while, so I want to say it's a possibility. So we just got to make sure when that's being the case. If not, well, too bad, so sad, I'm still going to be hatching 7K eggs. It's actually a nice addition.
For Ardino? Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, especially since you mentioned the Mega. Yeah.
Yep. There is one thing that I will mention at the end of the news section, but that's because I just completely remind myself when I was actually talking about this. Anyways, and then of course, we'll be able to open gifts to get special stickers, snapshots during the whole death. F and G will be attracted to instants, and if you're lucky, you may encounter shiny ones. And then, of course, they did tell us that Google Play is the official sponsor for Pokemon Go Fest 2021. You can earn Google Play points multiplier from now until May 30th for members to get 4 times Google Play points on all purchases made in Pokemon Go, including the tickets. You will also earn a special rate from July 12th to July 18th. And then, of course, if you join now, if you haven't already. Shiny check on this Galarian Zigzagoon. Nope. Would have been nice to actually get it during the stream, but anyways. Plus, trainers with using Android devices on Saturday, July 17 will be eligible for an exclusive sponsored gift to help power their Pokemon Go Fest experience. Stay tuned for more details. I am not Android. Lucky for you.
We'll take those.
Right. The print-at-home kit is returning this year, so that means that they will be able to print out the cool things. If people can get out, print it out, it's actually kind of nice. There will be all trainers in the United States and Canada will be able to purchase a new Pokemon Go Fest t-shirt from the PokemonCenter.com, and then more details, of course, will be coming. Also, be sure to check the Niantic store to equip yourself with a new limited edition items for a day of adventure and exploration, available shipping to U.S. addresses only. Tough luck, but you know. And then, of course, they tell us how to buy the ticket, because the ticket is live now in the game. If you go to your shop, you'll be able to see it as part of one of those event things. And once you buy it, you'll have it in your inventory ready to go for Pokemon Go Fest 2021. And if I can actually scroll down, there it is. That's the dates, the times, and everything that we accomplish throughout. Dude, I'm sweating, and this is only the first announcement of the day.
It's the biggest one, though, man.
It is. So it's gonna be an insane event for sure. GoFest has always been something like that. Last year was a little lackluster just because of everything that was going on with COVID and everything, but this year seems to be powering through once again for more adventures to come. It is gonna be interesting, and actually for anybody who's in the live stream, you actually can see that Thross, Apon, the Pikachus, Adino, Swellis, Chatot, and Altaria, they're all in the picture. Everybody's looking for that Kecleon, but of course, that's never going to happen these days.
He's right there. What do you mean?
I know, right? I know. So that is GoFest 2021. Just by actually listening to this, I feel like I can't wait for the day to come. Chris, what about you?
I'm definitely excited. A lot to look forward to.
Yeah, definitely. So, just a lot to take in when it comes down to it. But that is, of course, only the first news that they gave us. And I have a bunch of EVs in my house. I don't know why. But it's the case. So, Chris, what is the next announcement in our research topics here?
Ooh, some June events. Okay, I'm reading this and I'm getting kind of excited. Get a free remote raid pass from Research Breakthroughs all this month and more? Hello?
Yes, so the dump of the dump of news for the June has been announced almost the same day as GoFest anyways. So we have everything that we're going to know and have during the duration of June. Now, they are keeping a few things secret for a little bit, but we'll see how this blog post tells us about it. So the very first thing, of course, Shadow Zapdos is coming back one more time. This is actually to help a lot of the players who were affected, actually all the players that were affected when Tingle Rocket disappeared for almost 2 weeks. So this is actually the makeup part of it. If you guys want to, you can actually try to get Shadow Zapdos one more time. But here also, we're hearing reports that Giovanni will have a different Shadow Pokemon in Grass starting on Thursday, June 17. Keep a lookout for more details in the coming weeks. So right now, right here, what Pokemon do you want to see as Shadow for Giovanni?
Is it legendary?
Most likely.
I think Lugia.
Yes.
Lugia, hands down.
Give me Gale of Darkness full Ultimate Lugia right here, right now, please. Don't give me that little crappy Mewtwo. Don't give me that little crappy Mewtwo thing that they gave us last time, okay? Even though Mewtwo still power as it is. I want Shadow Lugia. I want the Gale of Darkness Shadow Lugia. If they do that, I'm literally like giving all my money to Niantic. So yeah, I think we'll definitely be able to earn a Super Rocket Radar from this, even if you have completed the Higher the Flight part of it. But again, I'm not too worried because even if I don't get another Shadow Zapdos, I'm not too worried about that. I'm more worried about getting the next Rocket Radar for the next Shadow Legendary that he may have in the future. Unless they do the dogs again, and then I'm throwing my phone at them.
They could give us the birds for the 10th time in a row.
Oh my god. Please, Niantic, don't even play with me.
Please,
so,
no.
How about you go ahead and talk about the June Research Breakthrough Encounters?
Okay. Okay. So, June 1st at 1 p.m. to Thursday, July 1st at 1 p.m. PDT, you'll encounter Clamperl in Research Breakthrough Encounters. As an extra bonus throughout this month, you'll receive a free remote raid pass and twice the XP when you achieve a Research Breakthrough. It's a decent shiny. If you guys didn't complete the Clamperl day, it's definitely worthwhile. And since it's a random Evo, you may need to get that last shiny if you evolved 3 and got the same thing each time.
That's for sure. Also to mention, double experience for Research Breakthroughs will continue throughout the upcoming season. Look forward to more details in an upcoming season announcement. So that means we have another season update coming up pretty soon. If we think about it, if we go to the Today View right now, the special weekend is still there, bonuses event still here, Luminous Y event, and then the Season of Legends, it's ending in 1 day and 13 hours. So that means that by the time this podcast is actually finished, or by the time tomorrow's happens, we're going to actually have more announcements to come that I'm not going to be able to get because of podcasting. It's going to be a brand new season, of course, a brand new summer for all of us. So we're going to see how that goes. I'm going to miss that the 1.25 experience and rates. That was actually a pretty nice bonus anyways. But we'll see what kind of double experience they're going to give us this time around. So, that being said, we're going to go ahead and talk about the featured Pokemon in raids throughout the month. I don't know if I should continue being excited as I am, but here we go. The following legendary Pokemon will appear in 5-star raids throughout June. Regirock, Regice, and Registeel will be making its appearance once again in 5-star raids from Tuesday, June 1st to Thursday, June 17th.
I mean, they're shiny.
I guess
we each have their shinies, so
yeah. I got one shiny of each. I got every single shiny in Sword and Shield. Do I really need another one? Oh my god,
it's a weird one, man.
It's interesting. But after June 17 at 10 a.m. to Wednesday, June 30th, so until the end of the month, a surprise legendary Pokemon will be appearing in raids. Now, what do you think a surprise Pokemon could be? Is it a brand new legendary? The only other legendary that I can see is Zygarde. But unless they give us maybe shiny Regigigas?
I know a lot of people have been like, oh, what if they put in Regidrago and Regieleki? But I do honestly think Regigigas is a lot more likely. It's such a weird one to put in, right?
Well, there's also the argument that it could be the Galar Regis instead.
Yeah, Regieleki and Regidrago. That's what I just said.
Oh, I thought you mean the Regigigas, but I'm sorry, I didn't hear the last part for you. I'm doing a raid, so correct me if I'm wrong. But anyways, that would be nice. That would be nice if Drago and Lucky actually appears in raids. It does say a surprise legendary, not surprise legendaries, so maybe not.
Yeah.
Could be something in there. People are also speculating Keldeo, another mythical Pokemon that we haven't seen in a while. Shaymin. I don't know. There's just so much in the bag of things for sure that we'll see if it does come. Of course, we'll definitely.
I definitely think Zygarde is definitely a good idea since we did have the X and Y event go on.
Yeah, definitely. That would be nice. I mean, I know a lot of people will actually be happy about that, anyways. No shiny possibility, but Zygarde is actually a powerful Pokemon in its own right. Depending on how they're going to release its forms too, so that's gonna be interesting. So they have to plan a lot ahead before they actually release it. Anyhow, in addition, the following Mega Evolved Pokemon will begin in Mega Raids. Mega Lopunny will appear in Mega Raids from Tuesday, June 1st to Tuesday, June 8th. Mega Slowbro, who is making his Pokemon Go debut, in Mega Raids from Tuesday, June 8th to Thursday, June 17th. And then Mega Gyarados will appear in Mega Raids from 17th to the, July 1st. And then from June 1st, only one Pokemon will be appearing in Mega Raids at a time. So instead of having like a pool of 3 Megas at one point, we're going to have 1 Mega each week, which is actually pretty nice if you think about it.
Yeah, it's never been something that I like when you have like 3 different Pokemon hatching from one type of egg. 'Cause you're always hunting for pretty much just one Pokemon.
Yeah, that's for sure. So it's like basically the Regis at this point. If you actually do 3 different ones, then the Regis is the same thing if you think about it. So, oh my god, Givalto, what the heck? Thank you. But yeah, so that's interesting. And then, of course, every Wednesday we'll have another raid hour that will occur from 6 to 7, just like every other time. June 2nd will be Regirock, June 9th will be Registeel, June 16th will be Regice, June 23rd to be announced, and June 30th to be announced. So we have 5 different raid hours. 5 different Wednesdays, actually, that's crazy. So that's going to be interesting when they actually tell us what the announcement is. Now, it is still a possibility there could be the 2 other Regis just because there's 2 different raid hours for it. But to give us only a week for each one of the Regis, it's going to be interesting, especially if the shiny is not available. Still pretty cool, right?
Yeah, I'll be excited whatever they do.
Well, let's talk about the month of Spotlight Hours. So we will have also 5 different Spotlight Hours to cover. And Chris, how about you tell us about what those Spotlight Hours are?
Ooh, Tuesday, June 1st, best one already. Dwebble will be in the spotlight, and you'll earn twice the XP for catching Pokemon. Tuesday, June 8th, Abra will be in the spotlight, and you'll earn twice the candy for catching Pokemon. Tuesday, June 15th, Slowpoke will be in the spotlight, and you'll earn twice the candy for transferring Pokemon. Tuesday, June 22nd, Swinub will be in the spotlight, and you'll earn twice the XP for evolving Pokemon. And then Tuesday, 29th, Apom will be in the spotlight, and you'll earn twice the Stardust for catching Pokemon. Okay.
Do note that this is actually the very first month in the entire time that Spotlight Hours has been released that every single one of them of these Pokemon can be shiny available. So that's actually pretty good, plus having 5 different Spotlight Hours for the month. And then, of course, Slowpoke has to be my birthday, right?
Coincidence?
I think not. Anyways, but that would be pretty cool. Again, all of these are shiny available. I definitely need the Slowpoke. I definitely need the Dwebble. Swinub will be nice for extra large candies if I do go ham on it. Abra is like maybe for the mega anyways, and then Apon is another meh when it comes down to it. So we'll see how that one will go. June Community Days. We already know what June's Community Day is. Please prepare because this Community Day is gonna be one of those another amazing events that we've been waiting for the life of it. Hallelujah, Niantic. Gibble. But definitely check out the blog posts or the other information for Gibble Community Day because we do talk about it in detail from last week anyway. So either that, and then of course upcoming events. So this will be the events that we're gonna have during June's time. A very slow discovery. Tuesday, June 8th at 10 a.m. through Sunday, June 13th at 8 p.m. local time. Galarian Slowpoke and Galarian Slowbro and Mega Slowbro will be making its Pokemon Go debuts. This event will be themed around lazy and active Pokemon and will include a collection challenge featuring Slowpoke and others. So, Galarian Slowpoke releasing Pokemon Go?
Dude, they just buffed poison types, and now they're bringing in Galarian Slowbro? What?
What? We'll see how it goes, because we'll definitely be talking about that buff of things in the coming PvP section. But it's pretty cool. I mean, Galarian Slowpoke is an amazing shiny too. I just hope that, you know, we'll get those eventually. The Solstice event from Thursday, June 17th to Sunday, June 20th. Our Solstice team event is back. Trainers in the Northern Hemisphere will encounter Summer Team Pokemons, while trainers in the Southern Hemisphere will encounter Winter Team Pokemons. Look out for more details on June 16th. So we'll definitely know more about it by the time anyways. And then question mark. Trainers will be able to sink their 2 front teeth into an unexpected event from Friday, June 25th at 10 a.m. to Thursday, July 1st at 8 p.m. local time. 2 front teeth. What are you thinking about that one, Chris?
I saw Reversal's tweet on this, and I'm very hopeful.
It is possible. The meme Pokemon is coming pretty soon. Hopefully, but you never know. There's a lot of Pokemon with 2 front teeth, but the only one that really stands out is one, so...
Our boy Bidoof.
The god Pokemon for some reason.
Dude, everyone thought the shiny was going to get released when it had that Bidoof Day photo op thing.
Yeah, I remember that. That was actually pretty funny.
I'm definitely hoping.
So there's definitely a lot of things that they're going to mention throughout June that we haven't actually seen yet. But I don't know. It's still a pretty exciting month to get excited about. Just to see how exactly it works, I'm not sure. But, well, we'll talk about it when we get there. There's still a dump of news still, and we already went past our 1 hour mark. Cool. Here we go for the next part of the news. So this actually I added just recently because I completely forgot about it until I talked about 7K eggs. But there was a time after the event ended when Shiny Galarian Ponyta was not available for players. This was a mistake by Niantic. Unfortunately, it turned off the Shiny for a while, but they turned it back on pretty quickly a couple of days afterwards. However, though, to make up for the chances that people were actually losing, because some people were still raiding and doing their breakthrough boxes, we'll have from June 1st at 10 a.m. to June 8th at 10 until June 8th at 10 p.m. and 10 a.m. local time, more chances of encountering Shiny Galarian Ponyta. To make up for the issues, of course, Galarian Ponyta will appear more often in 7KX, and then the time research featuring Galarian Ponyta plus bonus items. So that means that we'll have a little bit more of a chances to get it if we can get it. But, you know, if you get lucky, you get lucky, you know. So that's pretty good from them to do, right? That starts tomorrow, too.
Yeah,
actually, no, that's Tuesday. Hold on, sorry. You're thinking what's going on?
For what starting?
So on June 1st, we're also going to have, due to the error, to have more chances of encountering Shiny Galarian Ponyta. Or not Shiny Galarian.
There we go. Okay, I got mixed up.
Okay. Chances of getting Shiny, but not chances of, or not, you know, guarantee Shiny chances. But anyways.
Yeah, nah.
It's a nice event. I'll definitely be cracking some 7K eggs for a little bit longer. We'll see how the pool goes, because I don't know if the pool is going to change from that too, so... Anyhow, that's all the little news that we have. Of course, we're not little, but let's definitely keep the momentum going into our PvP section. Get good, get red. Here we go, Chris. So, for GVL, the Season 7 is ending tomorrow, Monday at 4 p.m. local time. But that also means that Season 8's announcement is here. Let's talk about it, Chris. Let's see what we got this season. Alright, so...
Already.
There we go. Alright, so Go Battle League Season 8 is set to kick off with this season. A brand new Pokemon is making its Pokemon Go debut. And that Pokemon is Mienfoo. the martial arts Pokemon, it's gonna be a guarantee encounter reward at rank 5. So that means you don't actually have to wait too long to get your very first one. So that's pretty good. You'll have multiple chances of encountering meaningful as you rank up, allow you to collect enough candies to evolve it into Minshao.
And that has the same typing as Metacham, right?
I believe so.
Okay. I'm not super familiar with it.
Yeah, I'm not super familiar with it either. I know it's a Gen 5 Pokemon as much as I know, but that's really all I know about at this point. But of course, that's not all. The Ultra League Remix and Element Cup are coming to Pokemon Go. The Great League Remix is also returning for Season 8. And this time, the top 20 Pokemon most used by trainers who are Ace Trainer rank and above will be ineligible to participate in this cup. So instead of 10, it will be 20. So that means an even bigger chance of actually getting screwed over.
I actually appreciate it kicking out more Pokemon, to be honest.
Yeah, definitely. There's also going to be Go Battle Nights. They're going to be returning and providing you with an opportunity to earn extra Stardust and completing additional Go Battle Leagues battles. Of course, there is more to expect. So when Season 8 begins tomorrow, May 31st at 1 p.m. PDST, your earn of the Season Reward 7 for Season 7 will be available on the battle screen, including the Elite Fast DM, which I don't need, if you reach rank 19 or higher. Your rating will also be reset, and then stay tuned for the updates if anything changes. So here's the rundown. Here's how we're going to see, once again, Season 8. So the Great League will run from May 31st to June 14. The Ultra League and its Premier Cup will be running from June 14 to Monday, June 28. The Master League Classic, and the Element Cup will run from Monday, June 28 until July 12. Battles during this time will receive twice the Stardust from win rewards at the end of the set rewards. Pretty good.
We take those.
Definitely. So then right after that, we'll go back to the Great League. And then, of course, the Great League Remix will run from Monday, July 12th to Monday, July 26th. Then the Ultra League and the Ultra League Remix will run from Monday, July 26th to Monday, August 9th. And then to end over the leagues, Master League Classic, and Ultra League Premier Cup will run from Monday, August 9 to Monday, August 23rd. And then during this time, twice the Stardust will also be rewarded at the end of set rewards. And then all three leagues will come back from Monday, August 23rd until Monday, August 30th to end of the season.
I know a lot of people are really excited about a Master League when it comes around being out for 2 weeks instead of 1 week. A lot of people are excited for that.
Yeah. Also, a lot of people are really not liking the Element Cup a lot.
Really? I've seen are people getting ready for it on Twitter.
Yeah, but this is how it goes. So before we actually get on what's come to come for Season 8, or the rewards actually, the Go Battle Lines will be returning for Season 8, and it will be received 3 times the Stardust for winning battles, completing sets of battles, and ranking up in Go Battle League. So that means everything will be higher during those times if you really want to get to Legends, if you wanted to. But there will be 3 different Go Battle League nights that we're going to have. On Thursday, June 3rd, on Sunday, July 11th, and then Thursday, August 26th. All those leagues will have the ability to at least do 100 battles a night. So that's
holy legend in a night. Hello.
That would be awesome if you actually win every single battle. But we'll see how it goes. So that's exciting. That's very exciting, because usually we only stuck through one Go Battle League night, and it's usually like pretty mediocre depending on what the league is anyways. But that means that we have more information about Season 8 as we go along. It says, we're excited to announce that rank up requirements will be adjusted, and so you will be able to reach rank 20th more quickly. You don't want to miss the rewards. The Pikachu Libre items will still be rewarded for people who reach rank 5. Trainers will be able to earn avatar items and pose inspired by Corina, the fighting type gym leader from the Shaola City, who made the first appearance in X and Y. At Ace, you'll receive the style gloves. At Veteran, you'll receive the style shoes. At Expert rank, you'll receive the outfits and the pants and tops. And then switch depending on the avatar style, of course. And then at Legends, you'll receive the pose. So that means that you don't have to wait until getting Legends to receive all the rewards for those. If you get to a certain level, you'll at least receive the most of the costumes for it.
I want that helmet.
At rank 19, you receive an Elite Charge TM. You also receive a Fast TM at the end of the season rewards. Shoot, I didn't get to 19. Dang it. But then here's a list of the Pokemon that you encounter as you ranked up in the season. The guaranteed one for rank 1 will be Machamp. Rank 1 and up, you'll encounter Pokemon as Machoke, Ariados, Sableye, Snowbird, and more. Snowbird, yep. Rank 5, you'll be the guaranteed Minfu encounter. At rank 5 and up, you're encountering Miffle in addition to all the other Pokemon available in the previous ranks. 10 and up, you'll encounter Pokemon such as Toxicroak, Stunfisk, and Melfrelish, in addition to the other Pokemon, of course. Rank 15 and up, you'll encounter Pokemon such as Skarmory, Scraggy, and Rufflets. At rank 20 and up, you'll encounter the legendary Pokemon that appear in 5-star race at the time, in addition to all the other Pokemon at the previous ranks. Veteran, you'll encounter Gible once, and then you'll have a chance of encountering Gible alongside the previous encounter pool, so Gible will be part of the rewards now. After Community Day, of course. Expert, you'll encounter Dino once more, and you'll have a chance of encountering Dino alongside the previous encounters. And then, of course, if you hit the Legend rank, you'll get, once again, a Pikachu Libre. And this will be the only time you'll be able to get Pikachu Libre throughout the season. Whew! So much news, man. Like, I am going ham right here. Before we get into the cups, what do you think so far for the rewards and all that, Chris?
I actually really appreciate the way that they're splitting up the Karina outfit. I do not think it's one of the more sought after outfits and poses, but I really appreciate that they're splitting it up, giving you a little as you go higher and higher and higher, so people that are raising it don't feel like they're, you know, kind of left short when they don't get the pose of Legend.
That's true. That is true, because it was kind of hard to just say we're never gonna see this because, you know, they're just locked up in Legends at that point.
It hurts.
It does. It does. But anyways, I don't know. It really depends on how this season goes. If it's actually a lot easier to rank up, but still, getting Legends is
the sooner you get to 20. The sooner you get to 20, the more likely it is.
Yeah, definitely. So, that being said, here are how the cups are going to look like, and we already mentioned the cups that we're gonna see. We do have the Great League Remix and the Pokemon that will not be allowed during the time of the remix. Venusaur, Alola Ninetales, Alola Marowak, Meganium, Azumarill, Politoed, Umbreon, Skarmory, Swampert, Pelipper, Vigoroth, Medicham, Altaria, Defense Form, Deoxys, Bastiodon, Toxicroak, Scraggy, I don't know why I didn't say that, Gavantula, Galarian Stunfisk, and Talonflame. The 20 Pokemon, of course, that are not eligible for that cup. So that's
it
literally.
Makes me curious if they're gonna keep out like Unova, Stunfisk, and the other forms of Deoxys, like they did last time.
That could be interesting. But
plan accordingly.
Yes, definitely. So this also means that the Ultra League Remix will also have its Pokemon not eligible for this cup, and that will be Venusaur, Charizard, Clefable, Poliwhirl, Alolan Gyarados, Lapras, Articuno, Umbreon, Scyther, Swampert, Registeel, Empoleon, Togekiss, Alter Form Giratina, Cresselia, Escavalier, Talonflame, Melmetal, and Obstagoon. Literally my entire team at this point. I'm never gonna play this.
I will say, a Ultra League meta without Altered Form Giratina, Melmetal, and Articuno. I didn't say Articuno yet. That is a very, very interesting meta to me. So I'm very interested in learning it.
It will be definitely interesting how that one will go. It does give us an opportunity for other Pokemon to shine that never has shined before in the league, especially the Ultra League, because even though we have had the addition of extra large candies, Ultra League is starting to become a more popular league than most other leagues at this point. Way more than Masters, for sure.
Looking at it right now, I think the Armored Mewtwo is looking like one of the OP choices right now.
Definitely. But that means that there's more Pokemons to come too. That means that there's going to be harder, and my Umbreon will not shine this cup.
Yeah, Umbreon not being allowed is going to make a lot of people sad.
I'm going to see if
there's going to be a lot more Volibes, though.
I'm going to try to see if Yveltal will actually do some kind of splash in this meta.
Interesting, actually, yeah.
Wouldn't be a bad idea. But anyhow, that's the Ultra League remix. And then we, of course, have some information about the Element Cup. So only Pokemon that can evolve and they are their first in their evolution line will be eligible for this cup. True to its name, only fire, water, and grass type Pokemon will be allowed. The Pokemon can have multiple typings as long as one of this typing is one of those types that we mentioned. And the CP limit will be 500. So this is Little Cup with restrictions, basically. People are actually not. The reason why I actually said that, because once PvPoke actually put in their ranks up for Element Cup, people are like, "Yep, let's go to Master League. Here we go." I don't know, like, what's going on about it. I think it's just that depending on how it goes. I think like Ducklet and Cudney are like a big contenders in this one. So it's gonna be interesting when you see it.
I've seen a lot of people talking about Chinchou. And I think it's probably because of Ducklet being the top choice.
Yeah, definitely. So, man, it's been a long news. I'm starting to get tired. But to end up the Season 8 updates, that means that we can have some attack moves following into the game. So,
at least it's not too long of a list.
I know, right? So, Rock-type Weather Ball will be actually available in Pokemon Go for the very first time, and Hippowdon will be learning this attack. It is a charge move, right? Yeah, it is a charge move.
Yeah, I know Castform can learn it too.
Mm-hmm. And then Feather Dance, this elegant flying-type charge attack will sharply decrease the opponent's attack stat. And Pidgeot will be able to learn this attack, so this will be another interesting one to see.
That's a weird one.
That's for sure. So, there's also the following attacks will be updated for trainer battles. And I feel like your camera is completely off, Chris, but we'll see.
Yeah, I just noticed that.
Acid Spray. This poison type charge attack will now require less energy to use. Poison Jab. This poison type fast attack now deals more damage, so that's pretty cool. Poison Sting. This poison type fast attack will now generate more energy. Cross Poison or Poison. This poison attack charge attack will deal more damage and has a higher chance of sharply increasing your Pokemon's attack stat. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, they're comparing it to Night Slash.
Ooh, interesting. Then we have Poison Fan. This poison type charge attack now has a 100% chance of decreasing the opponent's defense stat.
Ooh.
I don't know, but this is the reign of poison types at this point. Dragon Tail. This dragon type fast attack deals more damage but generates less energy. That's at Dragonite's.
Rayquaza? Hello?
I know, right? I was about to say. Focus Blast. This fighting type charge attack now deals more damage. Holy crap. Actually, no, this is
Yeah, you remember they
nerfed it before, right?
Now it's the original, yeah.
Yeah, it's probably nerfed it back again. It's back again. The following attacks will be available to Pokemon that couldn't learn before. Lunch, right? Lunch. Yeah. I think that's how you say it. But anyways, Aridos will now be able to learn this bug type charge attack. So Aridos looks like to be another contender. Poison Fan, Nidoqueen, and Crobat will now be able to learn this updated poison type charge attack. And then Croy's Poison. Crobat will now be able to learn this updated poison type charge attack. Oh my god.
Crobat was alright before, but this definitely helps him.
Well, yeah, the ability to sharply increase his attack stat by 2 stages.
Oh yeah, he becomes terrifying after that.
Yeah.
I think this makes a lot of people happy. You don't nerf Charm by legit nerfing Charm. This is the correct way to do it, by making other weaker types stronger. So I'm very happy with this.
Yep, that is for sure. So that will be an interesting thing to see once the leak actually goes up. Now, this is actually available. This is actually available at the time the season starts. So all of these changes will happen at that. I kind of want to see what's going to happen once the meta shifts a little bit. It may not be a huge shift, but this will be finally something that we can do against Charmers and Fairy types. I'm sure that a lot of people has Fairy types at this point.
Yeah, some people are going to be a lot less likely to use Charmers now.
Yeah, less likely. Even though I finally got my Sylveon. Bastards. You bastards. Anyways, that is all that we got for the Go Battle League season. Holy Jesus. Oh my god, that was a bunch of news, Chris. Just heck of a lot of news. I know there's one more thing you want to talk about, so go ahead. Go on. Say it.
Alright. Okay, here we are. Just a little update for the people wondering. The faction I'm in, Switchmasters, we ended up going 12-8. They had 12. I was the only person to get a 3-0 on our squad. But I'm still very proud of the rest of our team. We have very, very talented trainers. So, Spice for Life, GG's. And we actually got paired up versus a team that I'm actually a little bit scared of. Aquatail Hunger Force. Don't tell them I said that, though. So, yeah, we'll see how we do this week.
Well, good luck with that, my friend. Now you're what? Your team is 2-2 in the fractions? You had 2 wins and 2 losses, I think.
Yeah. I don't know how much the wins necessarily matter. I think it's more about getting a lot of points. I thought it was about wins at first, though.
Interesting. Well, there's definitely good luck for the rest of the fractions. I definitely see that you can still bring the goal if you get enough points, but we'll see how that one will go from here on out. So, yeah. So, with that being said, holy moly! The amount of news that we actually got this week was insane. We have actually gone way past our different time. So, either that, if there's anything else that you might want to add, Chris?
No, I think we covered everything to a T and then some.
Perfect. Anyways, thank you so much for listening, everybody. Thank you for joining us for the podcast and live streams. Don't forget to check us out on the social media, of course, and don't forget to check us out on our podcast services like Apple Podcasts or Google Podcasts. If you can leave a review, we would greatly appreciate it. We'll once again always love it if you can. Our social medias, myself and Pure Lighter Go, Chris at Pokémon Trigger, please. And then, of course, we definitely tweet out all the changes and things that happens to us in Pokemon Go during that time. So make sure you follow us there. And then you can always check us out at the purifiedpodcast.com, the Professor Network. And if you want to email us, purifiedpodcast@gmail.com, go ahead and get through those. Anyways, Chris, looks like it's time to say goodbye for the night. Take us away.
All right. Yeah, the stream is ending. We have a crazy amount of events coming on this next month. I know if you guys do not have your Pokemon Go Fest ticket, I would definitely recommend, if you ever go to Go Fest, this is the year, because everybody gets to do it from home. Okay, hope you guys get your shinies, get your hundos. Let us know what you get on Twitter. And yeah, have a good one, guys. Peace out.
Thank you for watching, guys. I will see you guys next week.